Kia ora tātou. I just arrived on the west coast of the South Island, just outside Kawatiri, Mahwero, Greymouth. And I'm just down by a place where the Atua meets the Waitote. See, it comes out from the side there, plunging into the sea. Some things that are going on here that are interesting is that a number of the rivers pump Pounaemu out into the sea. It gets bumped along and then gets washed up onto the beach. So you can walk along the beaches here and pick up pieces of Pounaemu. The other interesting thing about here is that this is a place where the whakapapa of rocks is intermingled, in that rangahua, if we back up a little bit from Hine Tupare Maunga to Tāne, e puta mai Tua Matua, mai Tua Matua ka puta mai Rakohore, Makatiti, Makatata and Rangahua. Well, here we see Rangahua, who's the Atua of river rocks, intermingling with Rakohore, who's the Atua of sea rocks. And if you look closely, you see the round, smooth shapes of Rangahua. If we go back to the wehenga of Rangi and Papa, it was Pero Te Tipua that said to Peke Tua and Rangahua, if you agree to this wehenga, I'll scalp you. Rangahua laughed, got caught by Pero Te Tipua and got scalped, and then became the Atua of all river rocks because of their round appearance. So this smooth appearance that you see is meant to depict the scalping of Rangahua so that nothing was left on top. Incidentally, it's also the origin of all baldness in humankind comes from this act as well. But why this is also interesting to us is that these koatu were used in various forms, colours and shapes as a means of retaining knowledge. So a lot of people talk about ngā kete wānanga, or the three baskets of knowledge, but it's actually what's in it that matters. In days of the past, what was held inside those was a number of different coloured kohatu in some areas. Now, these kohatu that we find along the beach here are fine examples of those, of white rocks, red rocks, black, all different whakapapa lines in. And what used to happen was they were held in the individual's mouth to help them retain knowledge. The other thing that I've seen the Tahitians doing, or have seen Te Arawa interacting with the Tahitians just recently around, is how rocks can be used for strength, to pick up, run, to hold underwater and run along the sea floor, to improve your agility by running across the tops of them, and in general to be able to move while holding on to rocks. I think the value of kohatu has been underestimated. We'll take this one up and have a bit of a look and grind some of the surface off and see what we've got here. The whakapapa to Pounaemu, or Poutini, comes through Makatiti. Out here we have Makatiti, Makatata's connection down into Matua, which is flint, Tuhua, which is in the North Island, which is obsidian. But we also have Hine Tua Kiri Kiri, which is gravel, Hine One One, which is in between the gravel, which is sand, and Pounaemu Trail, who's over there, which is the river. She marries Kiwa, who's on the east coast, and becomes the brother-in-law of Tangaroa. So Pounaemu Trail, who's the fresh water, mixes in with the Waitote. And the interesting thing is that the combination of Hine Tua Kiri Kiri, Hine One One, and Pounaemu Trail, when they confront Poutini, they grind her down. And this is the practice we use now for the shaping of Pounaemu, is sand, gravel and water. Kia ora.